When we think of the Arctic Ocean, we typically don't think of any greenery. So what is allowing the Arctic to thrive with fishes, seals, polar bears, and seabirds? If you are thinking phytoplankton, you're right. Fundamentally, phytoplankton are plant-like microorganisms that provide energy and oxygen for the ecosystem. So just like plants on land, they use sunlight to grow through photosynthesis. When spring comes, more light is available in the Arctic and it triggers the explosion in phytoplankton population, which is a large food source for the Arctic ecosystem. This can happen in the open ocean, and surprisingly, even beneath the sea ice. We saw different species blooming at different times, depending on the amount of light, the properties of the water column, and even their cell size. Rather than one big bloom, the Arctic spring bloom is more like a relay race, with different groups dominating as conditions shift. This means that even subtle changes in snow cover or melt timing can shift the entire rhythm of the spring bloom. And as the Arctic continues to warm and melt earlier with each year, this rhythm is likely to change too. We also looked at where these species are usually found around the world, whether they are Arctic specialists or more widespread. So we compared our DNA sequences to other studies around the world. Most of the phytoplankton in our study are polar species, meaning they mostly exist in cold waters. But in the smallest phytoplankton, we saw more species with polar temperate origins, meaning they can also be found in the warmer temperate regions, suggesting that warmer water taxa are creeping in. This is like ecological reshuffling in real time. If warmer, fast-growing species become more dominant, we can see a shift in the entire Arctic food web because different phytoplankton feed different grazers, and some of these newcomers may not be as nutritious or may bloom at the wrong time for the animals that rely on them. And perhaps most critically, we found that many Arctic phytoplankton species remain undescribed, especially those living within sea ice. This means that we might be losing biodiversity that we don't even fully understand yet.